I've got some brand new axles by Meus. Now, you're familiar with the isokinetic capper axles, right? Well, guess what? These are based on the isokinetic, but there are some major differences. Let me show you. I do want to point out that this front end is a production prototype, as in it's very close. Now, just looking at it, you wouldn't notice much, right? But there are some major differences. One of those differences is 5 degrees more caster. What this does is it gives you the higher caster for the turn that you like, but it also allows you, if you want to turn that pinion up, get your servo up out of the way a little bit better, and still have good caster for the normal drive part. That's a big change right there. Plus, there's more. Underneath, if you look closely, there's quite a bit right here. The number one thing is servo clearance. There is a recess in the tube right here. I put that in right there. I also moved the servo back about 1 millimeter so you don't pinch your servo wires too unnecessarily hard right there. Notice I've got my wire through the bracket up to the top. Nice and simple. Another big change is on the front end, the diff itself. Look at this right here. Look how smooth this is. This right here is on purpose to help you get drag it over rocks and stuff like that. That's a big deal. On the rear axle, it's the same thing. You got this nice ramp right here on the nose of it. So all the skids that I've previously made to do that will not work on this. Am I going to continue to making the skids to fit these newer axles? Yep, I'll just make that adjustment so you can have it clearance all the way up to here. But out of the box, this right here is absolutely beautiful. As far as gears and all go, yeah, your normal axial style gears fit right in here. I believe I put the Vanquish underdrive gear set in the back of this. All your normal portal gears from Axial will fit in here as well. So all this stuff is interchangeable. So you got all of that, and it's the same way up front. Now with this particular setup right here, I've got the rear setup with the underdrive. The front have the 830 gears that came in it, and I put the 1520 portal gears in it. So you can also overdrive the ring and pinion just like you would any other time. Now with the double joints, I haven't trimmed the ends yet or any of that stuff, but you can get massive, massive crazy turning out of this thing. It's just like you could with the other ones. So you can get, I'm pretty sure I've had mine pushed well over 80 degrees in the bind and it took it. So yeah, these things are absolutely awesome, man. Great clearance, all that stuff. And you'll see there's plenty of room here where you don't even have to trim your or bend this out anymore, because when I do the trim job on all of these and get this thing to turn like a crazy guy, yep, it's going to be awesome. So, but there's a major thing about these axles. Let me show you that. And that will be the width of these axles. Now, the normal stock width of these to the outside hex is 228 and 228 front and back. On these, guess what? They're 223. The front axle is 5 millimeters narrower, and the rear axle is 218, which means it is 10 millimeters narrower. You can see it right there. I'm going to get some measurements for you. If I can lock this into place. Right there, a full 5 millimeters narrower in the front. And the rear is 10 millimeters narrower. Lock this into place. Look at that. Full 10 millimeters. And the biggest reason for the difference in width, number one, Sorka, you got to have your inside tires the same width as the cab, I believe it is. I'm not big on Sorka, but I know that's a thing. So the 5 millimeters narrower will make this easier to get into class 2. All right. Now with the 10 millimeter narrower rear, guess what? It'll allow you to get into through your gates easier. Now, there's a big deal on this, and I got more to show you. Look at the width of this. Even with all that portal and all that, you can get the same width as a normal SCX, but with a perfect pass-through underneath. Let me show you the pass-through. And this is that pass-through I'm talking about. Look at that. Everything is tucked inside the wheel and tire. I mean, even if you didn't have the offset inserts made by me, by the way, yes, I have offset inserts to pull the tire in and all that. So, yeah, it's all covered. You have a perfect pass-through. Look at that. Perfect. And the front's pretty good, too. Now, this area right here, there's enough beef in this area. You can shave this and get a little bit more clearance right here. But there's no C-hub hanging way down to here to catch everything in the world. It's all nice and tight. Before I give this its inaugural drive here, you'll see I've got the Hyper Apex ESC, a Holmes 380 revolver motor, a deluxe super light, ultralight transmission for portals right here. So everything is in place. I'm going to put some nuts on those bolts hanging down back underneath there. You guys have probably been looking at those thinking, what the world? Tighten them things up. So I'm going to get those done, and we're going to take this thing out for its maiden voyage. I know you notice, I mean, the chassis is not Executioner, right? I found a J Concepts Mini E-Revo body and put on here just to try to cover the battery and stuff like that. Now, I'm not really sure what the overdrive percentage is, but I'm really looking forward to this. So these axles, I'm going to find some edges and stuff and show you exactly why you need the clean pass-through of the rear axle. That front end is pulling like crazy. I may need to drop back to some 1421 gears because see how much it's pulling. It's gonna be good for oh. Now keep in mind this is a 3mm printed chassis, and I do not have anything actually braced right on it. But I'm gonna try to find some spots right here. This is the first drive of this thing too, so yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. See right here, you get that through there. If you have all that portal hanging out, you'll catch in so many ways. And that's just one of the things that I've never liked about most portals is that, especially the front, the C-hub just gets caught up on so much stuff. Oh, I almost rolled it. It would have been its first roll. Certainly not its last. Yeah, I'll get this steering turned up a little bit. Right now it's got all it can. Looking very nice. Ooh, let's see what we got over here. And down. I don't know how I'm going to mount a body on this thing yet. I got to figure all that out. Now look right here. Look at that right there. Right there, buddy. So we got going here. Yeah, man, was working with Meus for months on these axles. Yeah, I think it's pulling great. Really happy how they're working out. Now, this chassis and all, when it gets done, is going to end up being on 525s. Oh, just stood up. I got to get that front to settle down. Oh, there we go. Okay, very good first run. I know it's a short one, but for the axles, the chassis, I'm really happy where it's at. Now you guys just be ready to buy these axles when they come up for sale. I'm gonna try to stock these things too, especially since I really helped build them. So yeah, I'm really excited to see these axles come out, especially knowing that I had a legit direct hand in them. So that's pretty darn cool, man. Really looking forward to seeing how these axles provide and perform, because man, with them being a little bit narrower, that can really help you get through some of them gates. Oh, am I gonna get my first roll over here? Let's see. Nope. Uh-oh. Looks like I may have, let me see here. Oh, man. My pinion gear's loose. All right. Good run, though. Definitely got some loose screws to take care of. Once again, I'm so happy with these axles, man. I'm so happy that I was able to take part in this, help build these things. I was watching the truck drive a little bit, and I noticed a few things I didn't like, so I made some suspension changes to it, made some adjustments, and it feels to be a lot better, at least on the table. We'll find out when I take it out for a drive again. But yeah, man, this is a great thing. So being able to do this and have these axles made, thank you, Meus. Thank you for allowing me to work with you. This is awesome. So yeah, you will be seeing this more often. Axles, tires, axles for sure. In fact, more than likely, I'm going to be using these axles on every new build. It's possible I may even swap out some of my current axles for these. But yeah, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're still watching, you're awesome. Top of the line, cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. And you just got to see the very first run of The Exorcist. So there will be build and progress videos on this particular platform. I don't believe I'm too far off on the chassis with the first try. And if you're still watching, you're really awesome. But all the parts that are going on this can also go onto the Executioner chassis. So it's a real similar layout. It's just I chopped the back off, chopped the front off, and then I did some adjustments inside. But everything pretty much will interchange between the two chassis. So if you have an Executioner and you want to convert it into a Sporty, all you really need are the rails, and you're good to go. Or cut your rails off. That'll work too. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Check that description. And thank you so much, especially if you're still watching. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.